This just into CNN. Presidential candidate Joe Biden expressing genuine shock when a campaign reporter tells him President Trump is considering accepting an invitation from Vladimir Putin to attend Russia's May 9th Victory Day parade in Moscow, an event where Russia shows off its military might.
What do you think of the idea of President Trump going to Moscow for the May Day parade?
You serious?
And he's been invited, he's considering it.
You're kidding me. Whoa.
That's chilly.
Sir, House Republicans want your son Hunter.
Are you joking?
No.
Thanks.
Another thing Biden is reacting to, the news that billionaire Michael Bloomberg may be jumping into the Democratic primary race. CNN's Arlette Saenz has more.
All right, where do I sign, boss?
Joe Biden filing papers placing his name on New Hampshire's primary ballot as he faces the threat of a new challenger. Michael Bloomberg taking steps to make a late entry into the 2020 race, but Biden saying he's not worried.
I welcome him in the race. Michael's a solid guy, and let's see where it goes. I have no problem with him getting in the race.
Bloomberg seen in New York City early Friday, not answering questions, as his team later filed the primary paperwork in Alabama.
Vice President of the United States,
the former New York City mayor originally ruled out a 2020 bid in March, as he saw a narrow path to victory with Biden in the race. As recently as September, Bloomberg said he was comfortable with his decision.
When you look at the layout of who's going to vote and where the country is, I would be very unlikely to get reelected.
In fact, Bloomberg was among the lower polling candidates in early surveys. A CNN national poll last December showed him registering at just 2%. And recent polling has shown the overwhelming majority of potential Democratic voters are satisfied with their options in the current field.
Smaller group.
But now advisors to Bloomberg say he's concerned the current crop of Democratic candidates is not well positioned to beat President Trump. His potential rivals firing back. Bernie Sanders tweeting, "The billionaire class is scared, and they should be scared."
It's not enough just to have somebody come in, anybody, and say they're going to buy this election.
For years, the billionaire Bloomberg was a registered Republican, later becoming an independent before registering as a Democrat last year. He's poured millions into progressive causes like combating climate change and gun control.
We've got to send a message to elected officials. Vote for common sense gun laws, or we will throw you out. Enough.
As Bloomberg gets closer to jumping into the 2020 race, President Trump predicts a Bloomberg candidacy will fail.
He will not do very well, and if he did, I'd be happy. There is nobody I'd rather run against.
If Bloomberg decides to enter the race, an advisor to the former New York City mayor says that he won't compete in the first four early nominating states of Iowa, New Hampshire, Nevada, and South Carolina. The advisor says that other candidates have a head start in those states, but that they believe Bloomberg can compete in Super Tuesday states and beyond. Arlette Saenz, CNN, Franklin, New Hampshire.
Don't forget, former Vice President Joe Biden takes questions from voters live from Iowa in a CNN Democratic presidential town hall. CNN's Aaron Burnett moderates it. Tune in Monday night at 9 right here on CNN.